Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're playing Superstar STAYC, and I'm going to try something new on this channel where I separate the Superstar JYP and Superstar STAYC updates, hopefully making the video shorter and then hopefully getting to the people that play those specific games. But with that being said, let's hop into Superstar STAYC talking about the new original event theme in Beauty Bomb. Now remember that original event themes are very hard to come by, so you can always check this by going to the album and then seeing underneath the name on the left, if it says original event, those cards are incredibly hard to come by. I think I've only been able to get a previously released original event a handful of times, and it was from a star pass where it ended in a selector. And those, when I got them, I used them to get this orange flavor original event, and I wasn't even playing the game at the time that these came out. So from the moment I started playing this game, which I think was like August of last year up until this moment, I've only gotten enough star passes that included original event themes to get these 3 cards specifically. So original event themes are incredibly hard to come by, so if you do like the theme, invest in it now because the odds of you getting it later are very, very slim, especially if you want the Prism set for that particular limited theme. Alright, so moving on into the actual shop for Beauty Bomb. Now there's quite a few different updates happening in Superstar STAYC in terms of buying limited themes, and I can't say I really like them. I actually think they're pretty bad, but let's take a look at the banner and then I'll go over that. So first things first, you notice the limited period point reward, which is going to be an R grade card selector. Again, I love the card selectors, being able to pick if you want a prism or a non-prism, because again, prisms give you about a 10% bonus score, and then being able to select a member is very, very good. Let's say you do a bunch of draws and you end up with 5 of the 6 members. Getting that last member feels very, very good in order to complete the set, especially for an original event theme, again, which is very hard to complete. Moving into the next thing, there is the profile set. For $10, you'll get a profile picture of every single member. The starter package, which is really good, but actually, in my opinion, has kind of fallen out of favor. So, the starter package for $7 gets you 100 diamonds and a guaranteed prism. The nice thing about this package was that it was a guaranteed prism, whereas the other packages were a chance for a prism. But sliding over into both the celebration package and the special package, these now have guaranteed prisms, which is very, very good. I think that was kind of the step that these packages needed in order to be relevant, to be honest, because getting chances at prisms didn't feel nearly as good as the starter package, which was like a guaranteed 100%. So I love the update to the celebration package and the special package. However, these packages do still cost real life money, and that can total out very, very quickly, right? Like $23. You can buy that package 6 times. That's more than $100 just for buying this package up to the maximum amount. So just keep that in mind. The celebration package really good. For $9.49, you get 2 guaranteed prism cards as well as a pack and 50,000 RP. Okay, so this is super weird, but I just bought the celebration pack and got a regular card pack 30. So not really sure what to expect here because this is not what was advertised. So let's see what we get from the card pack 30. So basically we didn't get anything, but we still should be getting 2 prisms. So we got Sieun, which is nice, 70 diamonds, and the purchase was successful. That is not what was advertised at all. Alright, so one last update on this celebration package. So the picture shows 2 A-grade prism cards, a premium pack 10, and then 50,000 RP, and it seemed too good to be true, and I should have known that it was, because if you hit the magnifying glass, what's inside is a Beauty Bomb Prism A-grade card, a card pack 30, and 70 diamonds, which is very, very different than the picture. I'm waiting for Dalcom to reach out back to me because I emailed them about the mistake, and hopefully I can just get that extra Prism A-grade card because I think that's more valuable, to be honest. So, looking at the limited premium pack 10 and the special package, something that kind of slid under the radar for me last week, but now it was brought to my attention that the point value on these dropped a lot. So the special package went from plus 75 points to 50 points, which is a huge dip. That is a whole premium pack 10 in terms of points that you are losing from the special package. Now, granted, guaranteed prisms is very, very good, but I don't see why they had to decrease the points value on it, because you're spending real life money anyways. The minute that you buy this package, they are already profiting off of you. So I don't know why they had to decrease the value of the points on this, because they've already got your money. The limited premium pack 10 also had its points decreased by 5 points. So it used to be 30 and now it's 25. And while these numbers seem kind of nice because you need 250 points for the limited period point reward, there was no reason to decrease them, in my opinion. It just makes it even harder to collect the sets now that the R grade card selector is much further away than it was before. So I don't really know if I like this quality of life adjustment, because it's honestly in the wrong direction. The only pack that didn't have its point value changed is the limited premium pack 1, which is now +2 points, and it's always been +2 points. But this premium pack 10 taking a hit and the special package taking a hit is a big downside in my opinion. So again, original theme events, very difficult to complete. I'm sorry, original event themes, very difficult to complete, and now they just made it even harder. So I don't like this quality of life change. I think that the 2 guaranteed prisms is very nice, but if you're not a pay-to-play player, then it doesn't even matter to you. So overall, I think this is a quality of life decrease, and I hope that they fix it soon. Looking at the mission event itself, mission 1 is going to be a standard mission event, but the nice thing about Metamorphic so far has been that you can use whatever card set that you want in order to complete the mission event. So if I go to the song and check out Metamorphic, so you can see Beauty Bomb is in there, so you don't have to use the event cards. And I don't know if this is like a new change that's happening in Superstar STAYC, where they'll just release it into the pool of songs rather than having like a separate event tab for it, where you have to use the event cards. I like this as a quality of life change, because like, let's just say you don't want to buy into the limited set, you don't have the diamonds, you don't like it, you can just use your regular Metamorphic set in order to complete the mission event and get those additional packs, which is very nice. I think that is a good quality of life increase. So that's how I was able to complete mission 1, basically with having none of the Beauty Bomb cards, which is very nice to get those additional premium packs. Mission 2 is still very difficult, so we talked about it last week with the Nada theme, but you have to get every single one of these cards as A grade or above, and upgrades are not included, basically meaning that during the event period, your B grade cards don't actually mean anything, because you can't level them up into A grade cards and then complete the mission event. So these are more for collecting. The B grade cards are solely for collecting. Now, I've talked about it in previous videos. The daily card pack of luck sometimes included the limited themes. However, it does not include original event themes. So you cannot get additional B grade or C grade cards for this particular theme in the daily card pack of luck. So keep that in mind. B grades, C grades, mostly for collecting until you get like basically outside the event period. Even I think during the event period, you can still level them up, but the upgrades don't count towards mission 2, meaning you gotta pull for them, and that's very difficult, or you have to get a ton of selectors, which is equally as difficult, if not more difficult now, because they decreased the point value. So mission 1 got a lot easier. Mission 2 became incredibly hard, because this is very luck based now. Because remember that the premium pack 10s, most of the cards that you get in there are gonna be B grade, not A grade. So not only do you have to get the limited theme by chance, but you also have to get it as an A grade or above, which is gonna be very difficult and can cost a lot of diamonds. Mission 3 standard stuff where you play a bunch of songs and then you get free RP. I always recommend doing this because it's free 2000 RP. And then mission 4, you only get a wallpaper, but again, if you really like the theme, then by all means go for it, because this game is really, again, for fun. If you like the aesthetics, you like the aesthetics, and that is basically what you're playing for in terms of these mission events. Alright, so that is everything in terms of the Beauty Bomb stuff. Let's move on into the live theme restock in We Pop It. Now, remember that live themes do actually increase your score, and as of right now, STAYC only has 2 live themes, so not a lot to collect, which is very nice. If you have the diamonds for it, I would recommend getting this, because this is like a permanent increase to all of your song scores, which is really good. But if you don't want to spend the diamonds, if you care more about the limited sets and stuff, by all means save your diamonds. I don't really recommend paying for these, to be honest. Yes, they do increase your score and you get some diamonds, but when you think about the Star Pass, I think the Star Pass was only like $20 to $30, something in that range, and now in order to get all 6 members, you're looking at about $42. So I think that's really punishing. I think really what they should do is just re-release Star Passes where you can get the live themes in that Star Pass and pay no more than the original people who already had it, because when the original people who had access to the live theme bought it, there was literally no benefit for them. It was just the aesthetic. They were doing it for that reason. Now that there's a score attached to it, I don't think there's a reason to make a premium charge on it, because the people that got it the first time around probably didn't care to begin with if they were going to get a point benefit, right? Because they just bought it just for aesthetics. So I don't know why there's such a premium charge on these live themes, but again, it does affect your score, so just keep that in mind. I do think it's worth it if you've got the diamonds, but if you care more about the cards, save up for the cards. Alright, the Fireworks Fest membership offers come to Superstar STAYC literally a week later than both Superstar Starship and Superstar JYP. Now, just as a reminder on these membership offers, you do have to log in every single day and collect your reward, otherwise it goes to waste. So there was only exactly 14 days where you could have bought this, so you're already down by 1 total day if you didn't buy it right away, and that decreases the overall value. So like, let's say for example I bought it right now, collected my daily reward for today, I'd only end up with a total of 3,300 diamonds versus the 3,500 advertised, because you get 700 upon purchase and then a daily 200. So every day that you miss collecting on this, you're missing out on diamonds, or if you bought the RP package, you're missing out on RP, and that is a lot of the value sinking really quickly. Now remember, my ratio for like good diamond to dollar is going to be about 40 diamonds to the dollar, and if you miss 4 days on this membership offer, then basically it drops below 40 diamonds to the dollar, and that's when it doesn't become worth it. So you really only have about like 3 days left to decide if you want to buy this before the value of it starts to drop really fast. Now keep in mind, for these, they are really expensive, right? $65 is $65. $35 is $35, but for the RP one, I don't really recommend it because you can farm RP as long as you've got headphones. The diamonds one gets very tricky because $65 for that many diamonds is a really good value as long as, again, you're not less than 10 days left. But it is a lot of money. It can get you 2 limited theme selectors, which is very good. So really just weigh out your finances. Again, remember that it's all aesthetics, and if you don't want the diamonds, because diamonds only represent chance, right? They barely represent a guarantee unless you're getting the R grade card selector. So just keep that in mind when it comes to your finances. I think it's a good diamonds to dollar ratio the sooner that you buy it. If you buy it with less than 10 days left, don't buy it, and then don't buy the RP one as long as you're able to actually farm in game. Alright, moving on into the next thing. So there is a limited theme restock in Alright. Now, Alright actually is a good example of what I was talking about earlier, where if we check out the special package and the limited premium pack 10, you can see those point values haven't changed. So it's still 75 points for the Alright pack, or the special package, and then 30 points for the premium pack 10. I get the change to the special package because, again, now it's guaranteed prisms versus a 3 times chance for prism, which I think only is like 9% or something, which is kind of sad. And then the premium pack 10 just lost 5 points. Like, it just lost 5 points, which feels really bad. So this theme, again, it's a restock. That means that there is going to be an R grade card selector in case you wanted to finish up this set. Let's say you had like 5 out of 6 prisms, you just needed that last one. This is a good investment in order to get that last prism. Or if you just wanted to collect this set, you just missed out on it, but you really like the aesthetics of it. That's why I like these restock banners. But just keep in mind, there is no additional mission event, meaning that there is no wallpaper to collect. Alright, moving on into the next thing, there is going to be the Happy Birthday Sieun event. And these are all the winners for the Happy Birthday Sieun event. There is the signed Polaroid involved, and I'll always mention this for as long as it's on here. Shipping is only available to addresses in Korea. So if you won, congratulations. I hope you have some contact in Korea where you can have this sent to them so they can ship it out to you, because I think winning these events is very cool, and I hope everyone gets a chance at it at some point. Alright, moving on into the next thing. I didn't talk about this last week, but there is going to be a ticket star pass or a power-up star pass. Now this one, I don't really like the tickets personally, especially this 50% power-up ticket for 30 minutes, because remember what they took away from you. They took away a whole weekend of power-up chance event at 50% and gave you these tickets which last for 30 minutes or 60 minutes, and it's not always 50%, right? If you're free to play, you only have access to a 15% one, so I really don't like these tickets. I really don't like the change they added to the game. The RP ticket is kind of nice because it just doubles your efficiency in terms of farming RP, but again, as long as you have headphones, it means that you're not using all of the resources to get RP anyway, so the tickets are nice if you have them. I wouldn't go hunting for them. One nice thing they did for the power-up star pass that I think is different than before is they added a power-up cards, and power-up cards are very valuable in Superstar STAYC because it becomes very expensive to level up cards. But overall, I don't recommend buying the premium reward or the premium pass because it is going to be $18-19, and you should really just save that towards something that's a little bit more limited, like a limited theme, or something that gives you more rewards than just something that helps you with like farmable resources basically, because even the power-up chance ticket represents like a farmable reward in terms of RP. You'll just end up using like double the RP, double the cards. So this is just like if you really want to maximize efficiency, but if you're okay just playing the game casually, I don't recommend getting the star pass this time around. Alright, last thing I wanted to go over is going to be, they did give us a spoiler for next week, so we do know what the theme is going to be next week in Fancy Car, which is another original event theme. And here are what the cards look like. They are going to be for the, I think it's the 3rd membership. That is what this theme is for. So I really like this theme. I think it's really cool. I think it's really bad that they put 2 original event themes back to back, because again, original event themes are really hard to complete. So yeah, there is Fancy Car. If you're deciding between if you want to pull for this week or next week, just keep that in mind. You can see the cards and go from there. Alright, with that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.